Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Asad Yaqub and I am from Lahore, Pakistan. And once again, I welcome you to my IELTS essay template podcast. Okay, guys, thank you very much for liking my first podcast. And as I promised in the last podcast, that there's going to be one on opinion essay. So get ready. I'm going to give you a complete template for opinion essay. And this is for those who are struggling with writing. They want to get around 6 band, 6.5 band, but they're always getting 5, 5.5, 5, 5.5, and they don't know how to increase the band score. So there are two things you need to notice. The first is the layout of the essay. It is basically the format, how essay should be organized, how many paragraphs should there be, and second, the language, what type of sentences you can write in introduction, how to exemplify something, how to express further about something. So all these sentences, and by the way, by the end of the video, you must finish with your own template for opinion essay. Make your personal templates, and by the way, these templates will be new for the examiners as well. So without any further delay, let's take a start. I would request you to read at least a couple of topics of opinion essay before you go on. What will happen if you read the topics, then definitely these phrases will give you some ideas to make sentences. So you can make sentences of those topics which I'm requesting you to read right now. Anyways, let's take a start. The first is format of agree, disagree essay and introduction. Now we are going to see how to write the first paragraph of opinion essay. As I told you before, in every essay type, the first sentence in introduction is always a general sentence about the topic. Okay, so for that you can say it is needless to debate on, and then you can write something general about the topic. It goes without saying that. And afterwards, you can write something which is general about the topic. Do not paraphrase the topic here, because for paraphrasing, we can use other statements. Then you can say, without much pressure, it is quite evident that, without much pressure, it is quite evident that, and then you can write, you can complete your sentence. And remember, what you write after this, that is very, very important. If after without much pressure, it is quite evident that, and you write a wrong sentence, then you will not get good band score. I'm just telling you. So that's why you should learn how to write simple sentences in a correct way. Okay, next it is irrefutable that, or number 5, with strong conviction, I say that. So general ideas in the first paragraph. Okay, so next is paraphrasing. In paraphrasing, you have to give your words and rewrite the main statement in your own words. Okay, so whatever the statement of the topic is, you have to rewrite it in your own words. First sentence is a general sentence about the topic. In the second sentence, you have to paraphrase the topic in your own words. Again, I'm telling you, because if you use the same words from the question or the question which is given, then again you'll be getting low band for that, because that will be out of word count. Okay, so they don't expect you to copy something from the question. Alright, then you can write your thesis statement for your opinion essay, agree, disagree essay. So the first one, I absolutely agree or disagree. In either case you can use. Now don't do this, that you in your actual essay you write I absolutely agree / disagree, because Asad sir taught me like that. Okay, so please, I absolutely agree with the statement. I would like to explicate it at length in the stanzas to come. Wow. In the stanzas to come, in the paragraphs to come. Or if you disagree, you can say I absolutely disagree. Number 2, I adore the statement completely. I adore the statement completely. I have a strong foundation of ideas in support of this, and I'm going to reveal them in coming paragraphs. Wow. if you write matching sentences, matching means if your other sentences look like the same or they are grammatically correct, even if they don't look the same, if they are grammatically correct, believe me, you will get very good bench score. Okay, let's go on. Next is, however, I possess an opposite view. It's only when you disagree. However, I possess an opposite view on this matter, and I'm going to explicate my opinions in coming paragraphs. Okay, or you can say, I endorse the idea up to some large, appreciable, considerable extent. Means you don't agree or disagree, but actually it's just the middle one. But I would say in opinion essay, you must have a very clear position. Either you agree or you disagree. Okay, so you should have a very, very clear position for opinion essay. Anyways, he says, I endorse the idea up to some extent. Up to some extent means you agree a little. Up to large extent means you agree almost completely. Up to appreciable extent, up to considerable extent, with some solid foundations. I will totally clear my point of view at length in paragraphs to come. So very wisely you can use one of these sentences according to your position in opinion essay. Now let's go on and we talk about body paragraph number 1. In body paragraph number 1, first when you're going to define the main idea, in order to define the main idea, you're going to say to begin. Now when you say to begin, it means you're going to start. To begin, comma, and then you can start with your first argument. Now first argument means the support to your opinion. For example, if your opinion is I agree. Now what is the reason behind agreement? That reason number 1 is your argument. Okay, so if you disagree, then what is the reason behind your disagreement? So you can write those reasons. To start with. To start with means now you're going to start initially. So this is how you can start the body paragraph. After that, if you want to give any example, you can use for example, for instance, to exemplify. Let's use dash as an example. Something like that, okay? And then if you want to add some supporting ideas, I told you main idea, supporting ideas, and example is the part of supporting idea. Okay, what is more amazing is that, and then you can write your point. Moreover, another example, and then you can give another example. And number 3, to deepen the perspective. Wow, to deepen the perspective means to go into the depth of that. The idea of, and then you can. So see, just use a phrase which you understand, which is easy for you and which you think you can remember, and don't forget to learn the spelling as well. Now let's talk about body paragraph number 2. In body paragraph number 2, first you need to give the main idea. If you agreed first and now you disagree, so if you agreed first and now you disagree, if you are writing in one direction, whether in agree or disagree, then supporting idea too. So as I told you, you need to have a very clear position. So if you agree, you need to write 2 paragraphs to support your agreement. If you disagree, you need to write 2 paragraphs to support your disagreement and 1 paragraph for contrast, which is the heart of opinion essay. Okay, anyways, body paragraph number 2, main idea and then supporting idea. You can write like, furthermore, the point is more vividly, with the example of, and then you can give example, with more impulse, and you can explain. Supporting idea number 3, last but not the least. Okay, you can write like that. Eventually, the point is, and by the way, I would say the 3rd body paragraph or the 4th paragraph of your essay should be contrast in opinion essay. You can start that paragraph by writing, however, comma, on the contrary, comma, nevertheless, comma, on the other hand, comma. Okay, so you can write something like that, and you must write a contrast paragraph, because if you agree, means this is what your opinion is. So in contrast paragraph, you will write about people who disagree and what is their opinion, what is their standpoint. That's what you got to write there. Okay, and then we've got conclusion. For conclusion, you can use the same type of statements which I taught you in the previous video. Concluding statements, you got to write two things in conclusion. One is concluding statement and then restate your opinion. And by the way, when you restate your opinion, give one sentence summary of the two arguments which you presented in body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2. You got to give a summary of that. Is the key to write sound conclusion. Okay, concluding statement and restate your opinion along with two arguments. This can be a wonderful conclusion. One general concluding statement and one specific concluding statement, and then you got to just write because, right, I strongly believe that, and then because, and then you can write 2 points which you mentioned separately in 2 body paragraphs. In the end, it can be concluded that, so you can use this phrase for conclusion. I'm having the conclusion in my mind that is, this is little more informal, so don't use this. Finally, I pen down saying that. Pen down is very stale, so there should be something different. I think it's good. In the end, it can be concluded that, so you should learn that. Okay, so this is how you are going to write your opinion essay. In opinion essay, there are 5 paragraphs: introduction, 2 body paragraphs to support your opinion, and there should be strong arguments along with explanation and example. Third body paragraph or fourth paragraph of your essay, that is called contrast. Here you're going to write alternative opinion, or the people who oppose you, what is their standpoint, you will write that, and at the end you will write conclusion. Okay, thank you very much. If you like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to comment, because your comments are my motivation. Your comments are my guideline. They tell me what to do. If today I'm making this video, that is just because of your comments, and I follow your comments quite seriously and I read them all. Thank you. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed my channel. I have another Facebook page, Asad Yaqub IELTS. So you must like, or you must comment. You must join me on Facebook as well. I also teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub truly wishes you all the best. Take care. Allah Hafiz.